Welcome back to the show, everybody.
Hello, hello.
It's a very special day today.
It is.
As you may be able to see, we have the remainder of our new merch in stock.
I know. I'm going to try not to do this because in our last video, I look like Vanna White just flinging my arms everywhere.
We got some new microphone stands for your audio enjoyment. And we're going to wearing our own merch. Tacky or not, you decide. We don't care. And
I'm okay with it.
But first, we're gonna announce winners.
Yes.
In just a little bit. Again, we cannot thank you guys all enough.
It's so awesome
for your love and support. We really do appreciate it. Keeps us going. So, we're going to announce some winners of some sweet new merch.
Yes.
But we're going to do that at the end of the show. So, stay tuned or fast forward or whatever.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Anyway.
Yeah.
No movie this week.
No
movie this week because there's just not.
Nothing
came out last weekend that we felt was even worth going to see to review, and frankly, we just didn't have a whole lot of time either.
Yeah, I was gonna say on our schedule of movies, this last week was blank.
Yeah,
it was blank because we just didn't know what to do. We'll figure it out.
But Rambo's coming out this weekend, so tune in next week for that. Let's jump into some movie news, though. Okay. Some movie news.
Yes.
Breaking Bad. One of the greatest television shows of all time.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I've let it be known before. I've yet not had the opportunity to actually watch Breaking Bad. I've seen the first episode and meant to go back. I did enjoy the first episode.
All right.
But I haven't gone back yet.
Well,
I haven't been back to Breaking Bad. But
it is one of the greatest television shows of all time and kind of ended on a little bit of a question mark.
Okay.
So, but worry not, and if you don't know already, you're about to find out. A little movie called El Camino is coming out on October 11th. And it's actually going to be streaming on Netflix, but if you happen to live in select cities, of which I do not believe Prescott, Arizona is on there.
Or anywhere close.
Well, Phoenix. I mean, if you're that hard up to watch Breaking Bad on the big screen, you absolutely can on the same day and on that weekend. There's a very, very limited engagement going on.
Fantastic.
So, but that for me is exciting. Actually, the wife and I are in the middle of rewatching the entire series in preparation for El Camino.
I've wanted to sit down and get into it. There it is.
There's weird stuff happening.
There's a little clip of it.
Yeah, you got a little bit of extra audio there.
I was going to say, I started talking and you're like, nope. That's not going to happen.
I was trying to switch to the next story.
No, but it's not one that I'm not interested in. I was joking around that it was my, pre-Game of Thrones. I wasn't in the water cooler for that one.
Yeah.
But this is one I actually...
Now, granted, I didn't watch the show at all when it was on TV.
Right.
I live a relatively cable-less existence, so I didn't see it until it was on Netflix.
Right. So now we've got a little bit of
time to
watch it.
I will say that it is, I believe, the first show that I straight up binged.
Okay. The whole thing.
Yeah. It was the first binge for me. Unless you count shows on like DVD, I did go down a 24 rabbit hole for a little while.
I gotcha. I think my first one was Smallville. Like I went hard.
You actually lent me your DVD copies of the first several seasons of Smallville.
Yeah.
But as far as like streaming, know, like when Netflix became a thing,
right?
Breaking Bad was the first show that I binged.
My youngest almost began to binge it on Netflix one time by accident because she just wanted, because of the picture that's on that you select, looked like a guy at the beach.
Okay.
So she was like, I don't know what I started watching, but it was a guy on the beach. I went in there and it was full blown playing Breaking Bad. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna retract a little bit. Luckily, it was only like a couple minutes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hadn't been anything too crazy.
That one great for the kiddos.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm excited for it.
I think it's I'm excited for it. The trailer's out there. All it is basically Skinny Pete sitting in an interrogation room,
I don't know,
saying that he's not going to give up Jesse Pinkman. So, we can assume that
it is after the fact.
It's after Walter White has supposedly died. And
come on!
Listen, bro.
I know.
I'm not going to spoiler alert you on a 12-year-old show.
I know. I was like,
sorry, homie.
No.
But it looks like it's after he supposedly dies, and they are now. There's a manhunt going on for Mr. Jesse Pinkman.
Nice.
So,
cool,
should be really interesting.
Yeah, it'll be good.
In other news, it looks like we will see Tony Stark maybe one more time.
Yeah, but this
in
is
the MCU, because it's a prequel,
right? So he's not gone yet. It's not like he's back.
Yeah, he's not back.
You just never.
Which you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if the MCU did pull some stuff like that, because they kind of have a tendency to do that in comic books. Mm-hmm. A character will die
and then come back.
I would like
to think in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that they won't.
I think you're right.
Because, I think they would have done that already with, like, Quicksilver from Age of Ultron.
Right.
Like, he was in there for, he was a good guy for about 10 minutes before...
He was gone.
Yeah. But, yeah, they're doing the Black Widow movie, which is going to take place, I think, after Winter Soldier in the timeline.
Okay. Chronologically,
it's going to take place after Winter Soldier.
Okay.
And so Tony Stark will still be around.
Alive and kicking.
During that time. And again, spoiler alerts if you haven't seen.
Yeah, if you're not caught up on the MCU.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah. But Spider-Man, speaking of MCU, Spider-Man just came out on digital.
Yes, it did.
So, big news there. There you go.
And then, so moving on to our next news story. Going back to our
next week's
beloved Sylvester Stallone.
Yes.
One of my absolute and all-time favorites.
Yes.
He has officially said that he will not appear in the yet-to-be-announced or confirmed third installation of the Creed movies, a.k.a. Rocky 9.
Which I'm okay.
I'm good with it. I think they put him to bed nicely at the end of the last Creed movie. He kind of, yet again, reconnects with his son.
Right, they brought his son back from the Rocky Balboa movie played by Milo Ventimiglia, which was like perfect casting for his son, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm okay with his character, and as much as I love that character, like it ran its course.
Yeah. However,
they did it well.
He did allude to there potentially being another chapter in the Rocky story.
Okay.
In this interview. So
maybe not.
Yeah,
he's not.
He says he wants to he wants to direct Creed, is what he says.
I'd be good with that.
So, but there's more, but we won't see the Rocky character in the next installment of Creed.
Which is all good. So,
next,
bring it. I know what you're going to talk
new
about.
short film.
Yes.
That we just watched it.
Just
moments ago
before hitting record.
Maybe we'll do a reaction video to the whole thing. I don't know.
After reaction to the reaction.
Yeah,
I'll have to remember how I reacted.
We'll react again to this new Jurassic World short film.
Yes, Battle at Big Rock.
Yeah.
Cool idea.
This was a really cool. I don't feel like I wasted 8 minutes on it.
Well, it's really cool, and I think it's a genius idea that we'll probably see more of this. The more I think
it kind of alludes to what happened after the events of Fallen Kingdom.
Right. That there's now dinosaurs in our world roaming. We're sharing the Earth with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And this is 8 minutes, 10 minutes?
Yeah,
something like that?
8 and a bit minutes.
And it was just a little...
Jurassic World 3 is scheduled currently for summer of 2021.
Right, so we're still a ways out. So
yeah,
I think
so this is a nice teaser for that.
Right, just keeping it going, because Jurassic Park's such a cool... just story.
It's a really cool franchise.
Yeah.
Have there been movies in the franchise that were better than others? Of course.
Yes.
However,
the last one not being my favorite, it was still good for what it was.
It was still better than Jurassic Park 3.
I would put 2 at the bottom of my list.
Okay.
Just it was.
I think Jurassic Park 3 is the worst of them.
Okay.
And that's just
agree to disagree.
One man's opinion. But yeah. This short film was crazy cool. We'll share it to our Facebook page here after
it's a
after
free
we
one.
record this episode. So if you want to check it out, it's on the YouTubes. You can search for it yourself by looking for Battle at Big Rock.
Yeah. So we'll do that because it's free on YouTube, and it's a little 8 and some change minute long little short. And it was pretty cool because the graphics in it were insane.
Yeah, for a short film, they certainly, it doesn't appear that they spared any expense.
Nice. And on that note,
it's time to switch gears again, because last week, in the last week, I feel like when I watch the news lately, it's like when you used to go and you were at the arcade playing Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter.
Yeah.
You're playing in the one-player mode, doing your thing, and some jackwagon would come up and drop a quarter in the machine, and it would say, "A new challenger approaches."
This is what we were just discussing this prior to. Like, a while back, we did a streaming episode.
Yeah.
And, like you said, a new challenger has entered the game.
And this challenger
is a contender.
Yeah.
I think Disney Plus still has it. And then the last 2
Disney
weeks,
Plus, I think
Disney
that
Plus announced more stuff that I was...
Well, so with their ad-supported platform, including Hulu, they're going to be offering Disney Plus and Hulu at $14.99 a month.
Yeah.
Or Disney Plus by itself at $6 a month.
Yeah.
Which is already a tremendous value for what you're getting.
Oh, it's
when you see the catalog, it's insane. So, but it wasn't just it wasn't just a new iPhone that was unveiled at the developers conference in Cupertino, California last week, because Apple TV Plus is dropping on November 1st. So not only are they coming in, they're coming in hot.
Yeah.
They're coming in first.
Yep.
Because Disney Plus isn't going to launch until, I believe, the 15th of November.
Correct.
So they're dropping 2 weeks earlier, $1 cheaper.
Yep.
And if you buy a new iPhone, iPad, iPod,
whatever,
Mac, or an Apple TV streaming box, you get a year for free.
That's insane, man.
But even without those new purchases for you Android and Windows users out there, $4.99 a month.
That's not bad.
And that's with 4K, HDR, and Dolby Audio. So,
all right,
big. And the lineup of original content,
you were through it.
is not slim. We've got some big stars rolling in. We've got the morning show with Steve Carell and Jennifer Aniston, and what appears to be Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, it looks like Reese Witherspoon.
Pretty sure it's her. I haven't looked up the IMDb on any of these. C with Jason Momoa. A new feature called For All Mankind. I mean, just a huge lineup of original content right out of the gate. They're promising new original content every month.
Well, you said there's like sports, there's movies, there's shows, there's
just we've got a new M. Night Shyamalan feature coming in. So
surprise ending.
Probably. So we've got what looks to be some really amazing content coming from Apple.
You got some Oprah.
No ads.
No ads. All right.
No ads.
All right.
At $5 a month, no ads. So if I'm in the boardroom at Netflix right now,
You're shaking.
they lost Friends.
Mm-hmm. The show Friends.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they could have
Probably lost some Friends too.
Some
But they lost Friends. They lost The Office,
Yep.
which is going to be streaming on HBO's platform
Right.
through their partnership with Time Warner, as well as The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Well, I made the joke, right before we started recording. I was like, Netflix is about to become Crackle. Like, we're in the Netflix era right now. I feel like it's coming to an end.
Yeah.
Like the Netflix dynasty.
Truly a clash of the Titans is happening in the streaming universe right now. And here's the thing. Apple has billions
Oh, yeah.
of actual cash that they can spend on whatever they want.
Yeah. They're going to be okay.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see what they offer in this new platform.
I think Netflix is about to go from first to at least third.
Yeah.
At least third.
At least third. Probably worse than that.
Yeah. They're about to drop in some rank, so I hope that they
because everything that you want on Netflix right now, a big chunk of what a lot of people want on Netflix is leaving and going to other platforms.
Right.
So, and these other platforms are going to be juggernauts.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to watch.
But yeah,
like I was saying, I remember like when you used to have to get the Netflix DVD.
Oh
in
yeah,
order to do that.
I did that.
This is the next evolution in that.
Yeah,
where it's like. The next, the Netflix dynasty is about to end, and it's about to be, the plus.
The question is who is going to be the new king? It's not will there be a new king? It's who will be the new king.
I think I'm calling it now. Disney Plus is going to take that, and
I think they have a wider variety because they offer so much content. Now we'll have to see what NBC has to say about it,
right.
Because if they pull their streaming content from like the Hulu service,
right.
And try and do what they've been talking about doing, which is launching their own, then they'll lose a lot of NBC offerings, which is a huge part of their lineup. So we'll just have to see.
Wait and see
what happens. Anything good coming to Netflix this month? Let's find out.
We got some Bad Boys.
Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2. So we got that.
Charlie's Angels.
We got 2 new Charlie's Angels. Good Burger.
Okay.
Classic.
Ooh.
Classic.
Honey 2.
Yay.
We got some Men in Black movies coming.
Some Oceans movies. Oceans 12 and 13.
Actually, not their worst month lineup.
No.
It's pretty good.
Sin City, which is a favorite of mine. It's a beautifully made movie.
Yeah.
So I enjoy that one. That one's coming back.
So
some good stuff. Oh, that's just on the first.
Oh. We got a whole bunch going on.
So we've got new seasons of Big Mouth, which never really did anything for me. Peaky Blinders, which was a pretty good show as well. Tons of new stuff.
That El Camino.
Of course, El Camino coming out on the 11th. I'm just kind of scrolling through this list, seeing if there's anything super, super cool.
I'm not seeing anything bad, but not seeing anything.
Yeah, not a ton. Men in Black is coming back. The original one. I love that movie.
That's a good flick.
So we've got a big lineup coming to Netflix. Month. So I mean, they're not going to go down without a fight.
Right.
They're not going to go down without a fight. Oh, Raging Bull.
Oh, nice.
Hits on Halloween.
Okay.
So, anyway.
Fantastic.
That's it for entertainment news for this week. Let's get into it.
You want to get into it?
Let's get into it.
We said we were going to give some stuff away.
We did.
I guess we should do that.
And here we go.
All right.
So,
all this good stuff.
Everything on this table is leaving this table.
Yes.
Today.
Pretty much.
So, let's run down the list. So we we had some requests. We had, some people express interest. So we did our drawing and we made our list. So again, we cannot thank you enough for everything you guys do for us.
Yeah, exactly. We wanted to, the people that actually requested.
We tried to honor those requests as best we could.
I think we did.
So
hit it off.
Let's roll. Hats. We got 4 of those to give away. Old friend of mine, McKay Valdez.
Yep.
You've got a hat coming your way.
Adam England, big supporter of us. You got a hat coming your way. Big one for this because she was super excited about it. Melissa Pearl. You are getting a hat.
Carissa Maxwell, you have a hat coming your way. Jenny Browning, we've got a wine glass for you.
Casey Davis, you have a wine glass coming to you.
Joyanne Wesson, we've got a water bottle for you, as well as another water bottle going to, and I am so sorry if I butcher your last name, but Ann Pernsteimer.
Yeah.
I did the best I could with that one.
I was like, Michelle Monday, you're getting a tumbler.
Yeah, and Nancy Light, you're also... No, Nancy Light is getting a coffee mug. Our friends at Florian Floral Design are getting a tumbler. Danny Duran, you've got a coffee mug coming your way.
And Shantae Schaefer, you have a can cooler. And John Sess, you have a can cooler.
Yeah. So
and
everyone's getting stickers with that as well. So when you get your stuff, it would mean a lot to us if you would snap a picture of you with it or using it or whatever, and tag us in it. That would be greatly appreciated. So, and we will have more merch and more giveaways coming up.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, we've partnered with some good people that are going to be helping us get a lot more merchandise and some different stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll kind of see.
We've got some really, really amazing things happening going out the rest of this year. This episode, I'm going to somehow, some way make this episode come out on the same day it's being recorded. So we're going to record this episode today. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is a big day.
Tomorrow is a really big day. So, I'm starting to starve myself if possible.
Yeah.
We have and hopefully you guys all...
We haven't come up with a name for it yet, but
overall
the Mile High Taco Showdown.
There you go.
There we go. See? Right off the dome.
On the spot. So
we asked you guys for your favorite tacos in the Prescott area, and you answered.
Yeah, we got
So we are going to take tacos from those places. We have a special guest judge who will be sitting here-ish tomorrow, and we are going to pit them against each other. And
I'm sure they're all good. I'm a little nervous
sure
because I'm like, there's a lot of good tacos.
There are. So, but 5 tacos are going to enter and 1 taco is going to leave.
Yeah, but then we'll have a kind of specialty. We're going to try and have a specialty. Yeah. So we're going to have some different...
We're going to have some a couple different categories. We're super excited about it. So be sure to tune into that when it is released, probably later this week, but maybe early next week.
Yeah.
So, but we're filming it tomorrow, and we're super excited. We have our friends from Simplest who will be sponsoring that episode.
They're going to be helping us out,
and
it'll be good.
One last point, I guess, before we wrap it up. If you would like to sponsor an episode,
hit us up.
Holler at us. You can either email Tucker at tuckerandthebeard.com or thebeard at tuckerandthebeard.com. And
we got a lot of really cool episodes coming up. We're hitting the schedule pretty hard.
Yeah, we're going
exciting
some really
stuff.
Cool places and doing some really cool things with some really cool people.
Yeah, and again, we got Rambo coming next week. We got some big movies coming soon.
Yeah. The rest of the schedule for the year is pretty.
We got a couple little spots that we're figuring out. But I'm looking at all these movies. I'm like, oh my gosh,
dude, we've got Woody Harrelson, we've got Kevin Smith, Sylvester Stallone,
Arnold. We got Arnold coming.
I mean, we've got Star Wars
going all the way to Star Wars.
Yeah, man. I mean, we've got so much cool stuff. We really couldn't do this without you guys. So
and we got more cruising episodes coming.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for those. But
Come along for the ride.
Thank you so much for all your support. And
And until next time, he's Tucker.
He's a beard.
And we are out.